Good morning, Ace and John. And by the time you actually get this video, it will probably be good afternoon or good evening. But what this video is the warm-up that Chris and I designed for the crew and for the Next Generation project that you guys are looking to present at the end of the week to your Ring of Champions, and then take it over to the Anaheim convention next week. Basically what we did was we put together a 12-minute video. The 12-minute video that you are going to see does not include any type of instruction, okay? What you're going to see is that the voiceover is going to instruct you on not only what to look for, but how to cue it and how to execute the exercise. We made the video 12 minutes because if you wanted to show each exercise before, it leaves you like a 3-minute buffer. I don't personally think you need to. I don't do it with my guys. It's kind of like a one exercise flow into the other. If you start seeing that at the beginning, there is a little bit more talk than movement, what you can do is, or if it's taking too long to do everything, I should say, what you can do is there's exercises which are on the list as big step lunge with reach, reverse lunge with reach, Frankenstein walks, lateral apes, high knees, butt kicks, carry. Basically half the program is on 1-minute intervals. The first half is on 30-second intervals because there's two parts, 30 seconds to each side. So if you start seeing that you're running out of time, you could take that second half and just cut it down to 30 seconds or let everybody do it twice. By cutting it down like that, should definitely cut your time and allow you to speak more. But as the class becomes more comfortable with the movements, you're going to be able to get all of this work done within 10 to 15 minutes, which was really our goal. We did not do any sports specific or martial arts specific movements. If you wanted to cater this towards boxing, that would be the next portion after the video. Muay Thai, wrestling, anything like that. So check out the video. If you guys have any questions, you know how to get in contact with me, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'll see you later. First exercise we're going to talk about in our warm-up is our single leg hip press. The single leg hip press emphasizes three things: the glutes, the hamstrings, and the torso, which is important for kicking, punching, everything that we do in martial arts. What we are looking to do is we are looking to have one knee into our chest. We are holding that knee. We are going to drive through our heel, not our toe. As you can see, our toe is up, okay? We're going to drive through the heel and lift those hips as high as we can. Again, emphasizing our posterior chain. We're going to do 30 seconds of work on each leg, and then we're going to switch sides. Chris is now going to flip over to exercise number 2, our sideline clams. Okay, this is exclusively focusing on the glutes. Again, where our power comes from. What he wants you to do is lay on your side. You're going to make sure your knees are at a 90-degree angle and that your hips are tilted slightly forward. That means the top knee is going to be slightly in front of the bottom knee. In a slow and controlled manner, you're going to slightly open up the knees, but not too far. We just want to engage those glutes slightly. Again, 30 seconds of work on each side, then we switch sides. Third exercise is going to be our gear ups. Chris is going to go on all fours. What you're going to see is his left arm is slightly in front of his left shoulder. His arm is completely locked out and his right arm is extended out to the side. All he is doing is going up and down about a foot, maybe 1.5 to 2 feet, depending on how long the arms are. But this can be done in a nice controlled manner. This is focusing on, again, the posterior chain, getting the athletes ready for their workout. 30 seconds of work, then we switch sides. Number 4, T-spine rotations. Okay, again, we're taking that left arm. It is slightly in front of the left shoulder, arm locked out. We want to make sure we emphasize that. That is going to make or break the exercise. Right hand is on the head, elbow is bent. What he is trying to do is bring that elbow towards his other elbow, his plant elbow, and then extend all the way up. Okay, again, what we're trying to do is increase our T-spine mobility. This is something that we've noticed in fighters, in adults, in everybody, is actually quite horrible. So it's something that our general pop, our athletes, and more importantly, anyone that's looking to get better at what they do will include this in their programming. 30 seconds on each side, then we switch. Okay, now we're done with our floor on the works, our work on the floor. Chris is going to head over. What we've done is we've mapped out 15 yards in Chris's facility. Our next exercise is our reverse lunge with a reach. What Chris is going to first do is reach back with one leg in a lunge position. He is going to reach up and over the front knee. Okay, so as you can see, as he's switching legs, he's also switching the side that he is reaching over. Okay, again, a lot of hip flexor, a lot of this is really a total body exercise, but getting us more ready for movement type exercises. Now, what you're going to see is Chris has reached the end and he is just going to turn around. We are doing this exercise for a minute. Depending on the size of the group and depending on, the size of the group or how many people are doing it will depend how you'll do it. If the group is large, what I will have them do is walk back to the beginning and then start this again. Usually I let everybody do this about twice. Third exercise we have is our Frankenstein walks. This is actually a very easy exercise to get, but an exercise that you will see will limit a lot of your clients, okay? Hands both out. I like to have my hands touching each other. You are going to try to keep that leg straight and kick your fingertips, okay? What you'll start seeing is that the flexibility that your clients have is very, very minimal, okay? Then what they're gonna do is with this limited mobility, they're gonna go ask to do a roundhouse kick or a front kick, and that's how we're seeing a lot of people are getting injured. So Frankenstein walks are, again, a staple in everybody's program. Chris is doing this for a minute. Depending on the size of the group, we maybe have them do it for a minute, or we'll have them do it for 2 times down the floor, walking back after they're done. Next exercise is our big step lunge with a reach. What Chris is going to do is lunge forward. Both of his hands are going to go towards the inside of the forward foot. When he puts those hands down, the outside hand goes to the ceiling and then comes back to the floor. Then the inside hand goes to the ceiling and comes back to the floor. Okay, again, working on that T-spine mobility and keeping our athletes moving is really the key to this exercise. Okay, again, 30 seconds. 30 seconds would be if there was a big group. For a small group or one-on-one, I'll make our clients do um, 1 minute of work or 2 times down and back. Chris is doing down and back for the entire minute, and he will then switch to the next exercise. Next exercise is going to be our lateral apes. This is something that's really going to charge up the heart rate and basically the beginning of our active moving. Okay, what he's going to do is go down into what I like to call a catcher's position. Both hands go towards the inside foot, and he skips over to the other side. Notice how that inside foot is extending out and bringing his other foot towards that plant foot. Okay, again, it's called the lateral ape walk. You can see why Chris looks like he should be on National Geographic Explorer. But one thing that you will notice is once Chris is done with this, he is going to be out of breath. This is something that Chris often incorporates in his program, and he still challenges him. So what you're going to see is with your martial artists, with your athletes, this is going to be a real tough one. And going for a minute is not an easy chore. We are almost there now. 3 more exercises. The next exercise is going to be high knees, okay? This is something very basic that we like to keep knees even with our hips, arms moving, okay? What you can do to challenge people is, although this is only 15 yards that we're doing, Chris is just doing high knees like he's running or jogging, okay? This could be for your beginner. For the more advanced, what I would do is give them a specific number to reach, like the number 50. 50 high knees in a 10-15 yard period is very challenging, okay? That means they have to be moving forward slowly and driving those knees up nice and high and fast, okay? This is going to challenge them, increase their heart rate, and again, prepare them for the workout that they are about to do with their instructor. Okay, next one, high knees. Butt kicks. What Chris is doing is making sure that those heels are going all the way to their glutes, okay? One little cue that I like to have for my clients is putting their hands on their butt so that they have to kick their heels to their hands or bring their heels to their hands. This is, again, making sure that the hamstring is fully warmed up and prepared for any kicks or jumps that we may be doing in class. Last exercise for the warm-up is our karaoke. Okay, as you can see, this is a move that Chris is very good at. It's bringing out his samba or his Latin flavor to the workout. We are looking, A, for footwork. Okay, more importantly, B, we are looking for, or I shouldn't say more importantly, but another thing we're looking for is for those hips to be turning in and out. Again, the hips, the glutes, that's where your power is coming from. Okay, so even though they're strong, they have to be mobile. Karaoke is going to help with that, and you'll see as the clients do this more and more, they're going to get more rotation on both sides. That's the key.